D.Y. Patil International University, Akurdi, Pune, carrying legacy of 36 years of education excellence. Following the footsteps of Padma Shri Dr. D.Y. Patil, under the graceful guidance of founder Vice-Chancellor Professor Prabhat Ranjan, a nuclear fusion scientist, a futurist. Carve the path to your future career with D.Y. Patil International University, Akurdi, Pune. A new era postgraduate and undergraduate courses, trend-setting multi-track specializations, forward-looking pedagogy, modern infrastructure, well-qualified faculty, state-of-the-art laboratories, and many more. For more details, please visit our website dypiu.ac.in or call us on +91 9071 123434.
Hello and good evening to everyone present here. On this auspicious evening of Guru Purnima, I would like to welcome all of you for this webinar, which is organized by the School of Media and Journalism, DYPIU International University. I am Assistant Professor Swapnil Jogi from the Media School of DYPIU. Friends, today in this webinar, we will be listening to our Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Sir Professor Prabhat Ranjan. Along with him will be being addressed by Media School's Director, Dr. Anjani Kumar Srivastava, sir. And amongst the faculty from Media School will be addressed by Mr. Kumud, Mr. Sandeep Dongare, and Mr. Amit Kumar O. Dear friends, today's topic of the webinar is mass communication education and career opportunities in this field. As you all are aware, the field of media is very dynamic and its pace in recent times has been at its peak. We all are being seen everywhere. The media, mass communication, journalism, these are all things we keep on watching, be it in print form, electronic media form, and these days even the most advanced digital forms. And to tell you, that is the very reason why we all are here today, addressing this very important topic. As many of you want to take admission to this course of mass communication and journalism and pursue your career after, say, 3 years down the line in this very field, so you should be aware about various aspects of this field, and that is the reason this webinar is been organized. Friends, from information to entertainment, from, say, spreading awareness to standing by fundamental rights, from showing mirror to the society to being the backbone of society and whatnot. There are absolutely, I should say, a number of roles when it comes to media, mass communication, journalism. And these are many amongst the roles by the media field. So without introducing more, I would like to request our Vice-Chancellor, sir, to address you all with his speech. Professor Ranjan, sir.
Thank you. Can I have my presentation? Yes. Thank you so much. Let me move very fast. I'm going to give a glance of DYPIU International University. I'm the founder, Vice-Chancellor. I personally have gone from a simple Jhopadi type municipal school to a Gurukul style ashram to the top university of the world, and also done my research work from national labs, international labs. And then from 2018 to 2018, I was heading India's technology think tank in Delhi. So we prepared this document, Technology Vision 2035, which Prime Minister launched. And we had roadmap to achieve this vision for the country, and education was right on the top. What we noticed was technology was happening at a much faster pace than we expect. Technology diffusion was also very high, and this also meant that technology obsolescence is also extremely high. Based on all of these, the education sector is it's not untouched. That's also undergoing tremendous change. For example, 3D printer in the revolutionizing classrooms, augmented and virtual reality is affecting the way we learn. Similarly, artificial intelligence is also impacting our education system. So given all this fact and the COVID that we have seen for the last 1.5 years, the future is clearly digital. And this we identified in 2018. So in terms of digital health revolution is taking place, digital manufacturing is happening, future of business is digital, digital supply chain transformation is taking place, digital finance is there, culture is digital, fashion is digital. And that's why we would like to welcome you to Digital Future at DYPIU. This has been our motto from day one, from 2018 onwards. It is not something that we are talking of today. So we have tried to create a future-proof campus. I'm not going to go into details of this. We started BTech Computer Science Engineering program in 2019. 2018, we have started the Journalism Mass Communication, BBA, BCom, and a few other programs. This program in 2019 became the path-breaking multi-track system, which has changed whole country's curriculum of computer science engineering. I'm not going into details of this, but AICT sent us an appreciation letter, formed a committee to revamp computer science engineering curriculum. I was a member of that. And then on the same pattern, we launched BTech Bioengineering program and MBA Digital Business. And also, I'm setting up Idea Labs across the country as the chairman of AICT's National Committee of Idea Lab. So all of this is happening because what we are doing at Patil International University. Recently, we were judged to be most emerging higher education institute of the year. We also received in March New Code of Education Awards in 2021. We are the winner in the private and deep university category. So this university in the last 3 years has started to make waves across the country. We have become the trendsetter for the whole country. It's not a mean achievement. In addition to that, we are doing research at the global level, funded by global investors. For example, I'm personally involved in many of these. Nuclear fusion project, nobody in the country is doing except one national lab. I was also there. All of this is happening at this university. Our faculties are top class. I'm not going to go to details. You can see on our website. Infrastructure, we just have a very modern infrastructure with the best audio video quality. We have a broadcasting studio that we have created especially for media and journalism students. Just quickly to give a glimpse of this, on the left side, what you're seeing, this is the area that is covering our campus. It is divided in two parts. Across the road, there is a sports ground, there is a school, and there is a girls' hostel. And on the main side, what you're seeing is the university area and the rest of the colleges we have on the campus. On this part, left side, you are able to see the university building. I'll show you a few glimpses. This is the front view of the building. This is the dome in the reception area. You can see a LED wall in that area. These are the other glimpses of our corridors, of classrooms, and so on. The most modern is faculty room, meeting rooms, classrooms, and so on. Just going very quickly. We are setting up, especially a media lab has been set up in addition to many other labs that we have set up. The BA for students of BA JMC facility, we have broadcasting studio, as I mentioned. We have multiple cameras with full live streaming features, including wireless coverage possibilities. We recently procured this 360 camera. We are procuring drone camera in couple of weeks' time, and 3D studio vision camera, and many more facilities to make sure that our students get the best of the world. What is seen is that we will be hearing more automated robot journalism is coming in. Writing and report articles is being done through AI. Recommending and creating multimedia is happening through AI systems, so you don't have to do it personally. It can be done with AI system. Interactive data visualization is being done through the systems. Generating subtitles is being done. So this area is undergoing complete revolution, and we're right on the top of that to make sure that you get the best of this. We have only been operational for 3 years. So our first batch is just graduating, but we already achieved rupees 15 lakhs per annum package. That's very high compared to most of the other institutes nearby. So I will stop at this point, and thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you so much.
Voice is not coming, Amit sir. Swapnil.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for the speech, Vice Chancellor, sir. And I'm sure all of you present here, the students and the parents and everyone, will definitely be helped with that. We just heard from our Vice Chancellor, sir, that how the futuristic technologies will be changing, and it already had started. The technology is playing very important role in all of these, and be it things like artificial intelligence or virtual reality, and whatnot. And media and its role in all of these things will be very, very crucial, and for the entire humanity to prosper and to thrive, media as today also is one of the important backbones. Even in futuristic technology background also, it will definitely perform the same role. On that note, having said that, I would like to now welcome the director of the School of Media and Journalism, Dr. Anjani Kumar Srivastava, sir. I would like him to give his speech. Dr. Shivasta.
Respected our Vice Chancellor, sir, and dear audience members, our colleagues, panelists. First of all, we have heard from our Vice Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, what is all about the DYPIU, DY Patil International University is all about. Definitely in the India, first time this kind of, this is the first university that is presenting the unique combination of technological perspectives, multimedia technologies, and the traditional kind of course curriculum for the media courses, first time. So please, can you start my presentations? Swapnil sir. So as the VC sir has explained very well that this is the BAJMC focus of the BAJMC course will be on the digital media technology, and our students will be definitely learn the how the digitized society in the digital world they can present their skills and their talents in this competitive media world. Because today the media industry is facing so much challenge in this digital world. Currently, we are facing the pandemic situation, and this pandemic situation there are two faces of coins. One is that media is playing the very crucial role for the society as the backbone of the society. At the same time, students all over in the country, not only all over the world, students are learning and getting the education at their home. So, and using the digital media technology and the various media technology. So in this way, we can understand how the media education is very, very important for the society, not only the Indian society, but all over the world society. So now this is the webinar we have organized for the mass communication education and the career opportunities. We will discuss here how our BAJMC programs will be presenting the various subject segments in the mass communication disciplines, and we will be training our students in a very new and challenging way, in a futuristic way, with the concern of new technologies coming up. As our BC sir has explained that our university has been playing the role to create the synergy between the society and the technology. So meet this goal and vision. Our School of Media and Journalism has a strong base of well-trained faculty members and mentors combined with new media technologies, that is digital media, broadcast media, studios, computer lab, and online media technologies. As BC sir explained that we have the very best latest technology for the 360-degree camera and the latest virtual reality and the artificial intelligence technology. We all in our curriculum, we would be just combining the all from the technological perspective, engineering perspective, computer science perspective, and IT perspective, and combining with the mass communication, traditional mass communication course curriculum, and we will be presenting a very, very new kind of syllabus in our university, in our school. So next, School of Media and Journalism, we are running the BHMC program that is well recognized by the UGC. This is undergraduate program, and we have been focusing on preparing future media professionals who can face any new changing technologies in future. This group is known for providing quality education. And School of Media and Journalism has the main focus to create such a digital society where each member in a family can easily use digital media technologies to make their lives better and smooth while making our students as digital media professionals. Next. Now we can see that this is the environment. This picture shows this is the environment for the students for learning at home. They will get the training at the home. All the media training concerning with the video production, concerning with the print media productions, content writing, and the live streaming to the websites, all they will be learning and getting training at their home environment. This picture represents very well. Now we have been focused that creating the new world order via digitization and media. Our BHMC program is well approved by University Grant Commission, as I earlier said, and it has the best curriculum to prepare our media students by best uses of technology, wonderful professors, visiting media professionals from media industries, so that our students will be placed not only in Indian companies but also in the foreign companies or abroad jobs. Our aim is to prepare our students to work in the environment of digital media so that they can be fit into new world order. Why I'm saying new world order? Because new world order which is being digitized as a digitized society. So India is not behind from other Western countries and European countries. Now, in this program, we train the students in the following categories of mass communication field. As print journalism, we will be training the print journalism for the newspaper and news magazine journalism, broadcast journalism, television and radio journalism, TV and radio production for entertainment segment, entertainment media, fashion, journalism, and short and documentary film productions, new and digital media for all segments of media. Because new and digital media, that is department in the all category of media segments in the industries. And next area will be the subject will be the communication, where we'll be explaining the concepts, processes, and theories to make the base of the mass communication discipline. And next subject will be the advertising, public relations, and corporate communications, event communications and management, media research, and media management. So we can see that there are so many segments in the mass communication discipline, and students can choose any one segments for their career path according to their skills developed during the course, and according to their talents, and according to their wishes, and according to their expertise and skills gained during our course. Next slide, please. In this way, we focus to prepare our media students not just for job placements, but we will be focusing also for becoming entrepreneurs in these areas. Our training modules are based on both practical and conceptual understanding for the students. For students in this pandemic situation, we have designed such modules where they can get training and knowledge about this subject while they are at home, just by using their smartphone, their laptop, and other minimal technologies. And their training will never be stopped due to lockdown or pandemic situations. Next, please. So this picture represents very well how a digital journalist can get the job in the various segments of the media industries, like the newspaper, news magazine, radio FM channels, television news channels, and the digital websites. We will just train our students in that way that our students will be fit for any segments of mass communication industry and media industries, we can say. Next slide, please. So as we can see, this picture graphics shows how many segments of the media industries are available there. At the same time, production techniques have also been changed, as every media houses uses digital technologies for producing TV programs, films, newspapers, news magazines, publications by use of various software. And also we, as an audience, we watch on the digital platform, our computer system, our smartphones. So there are two sides of coin, as I earlier said, that audience and the producers, media producers and the media audience. So both have to be educated media educated, and both have to be media trained, technology trained, digital media technology trained. So our students will be playing the role not just for their training, but will be playing the role in the society at large, to starting with their own family and training the society, so that the Indian society can be digitized like the other European societies, other European countries is being digitized as a digitized society in the world. Mobile short film productions, mobile journalism, now they have changed the way the media functioning earlier. Mobile journalism now it's a very common thing, and mobile short film production, mobile short film festival competitions are there. Students will be getting training and at their home, and they will be participating in all these activities throughout the academic calendar, academic year. To our students, they will be given most updated and best training and knowledge and hands-on experience in our department. Next slide, please. And we have the dedicated team of faculty members. Our School of Media and Journalism has highly educated and dedicated faculty members, and our students would get best and updated training. They are trained and highly experienced media professionals, and our team has combination of both media industry and educationists. Faculty members would not be imparting just subject knowledge and training for media technologies, but also would be mentors for each student in our department. Next slide, please. Now in this way we have the DYPIUs have the dedicated central placement cell, and now our central placement cell is playing very best role for the job placement for our students. SMJ's School of Media Journalism placement coordinator, the faculty member, has been coordinating with the central placement cell, and they are helping our students to get the job. Our School of Media Journalism, they have own training and placement committee, and they has been providing best guidance to media students if they want to get the job of after course, or they want to study higher academic programs after this UG course. So would be guiding in best way. And recently our students have got job in various media houses like Sakal Times as journalist and editor, for example, and Trivia Media Groups as a brand manager, and the marketing manager inside Success Media Company via placement cell. This is the current placement, and for various other companies like IT Major Cognizant for the content writer, and the other corporate houses, our placement cell coordinates very well. Next. We have best library facilities at DYPIU. For our students, library has all textbooks and reference books subject wise. Apart from this, all media journals, all magazines, newspapers are available. Most important thing, we provide digital library in a way where students can get and download any PDF books, journals from many online libraries on the digital platform. So in any situation, students will never get the shortage, face the shortage of course materials for study and training here. Next. Scope of career in media industries. In present times, mass communication programs provide many avenues for career in media industries. Our students will have the opportunities to get the job in newspapers, news magazines, as a journalist, news editor, sub-editor, news editor, assistant editor, television news channels, radio FM channels, digital news websites in all news media company segment. There are great scopes in the other industry that is called public relation and corporate communication field, as every corporate companies have this department and they need specialized professionals. So next one is the advertising industries. They have the big scope for students for becoming copywriters, client handling department, that is the marketing department, we can say, for the advertising agencies, etc. So there are so many event management companies. They recruit the event managers, and the students can become also the entrepreneurs in these areas. Next one, please. And further event management, as I told that there are great scope for being entrepreneurs in event communication and management field. Now another field is that media research is another area where high demand for trained researchers always there. Students get the job in every media house research and reference department, and it is highly paid job. A TV journalism production field is most desired by our any students, but they can be video editor, they can be cameraman, they can reporter, of course news anchor. Next one, please. So in these perspectives, we can say that there is no dearth of job prospects in media industries. Only thing required from media students that they must be dedicated and focused in their training and education process. Then the sky is the limit for them. how the work environment for a media professional can be. Next picture represents very well. And this environment can be for you also, for the students also. It means that you can enjoy your work. You can enjoy your work environment as you will be trained as a digital journalist. So you will be using technology and your work will be easier than the traditional media industries when they are worked earlier in that way. So now that in these periods, the digital media journalists, they can play the role in very big way and they can enjoy their work also, work environment also very well, and they can be paid very well, very high paid in this industry. And now in the coming future, definitely all the media education and media industry will be tech savvy and the highly changing technology, as our Vice Chancellor sir explained very well, and the new coming up technology like the artificial intelligence and virtual reality and the hologram technology and the 360-degree cameras. So there are so many technologies we have our with our School of Media and Journalism, and our students will be most optimistic in that in using these technologies for their career and therefore for their future. Thank you for the listening, and this is all about the nutshell in our School of Media and Journalism. Will be giving the training to our prospective students. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Srivastava, sir, for that presentation. And just now we all saw it, that our Honorable Vice-Chancellor, sir, sort of put the foundation in which we could see how the future will be changing, and the things have already begun in that direction, and how DYPIU as a university will be a part of these all changes and what we are doing at our university level. And in the very next presentation, our Director of School of Media and Journalism, Dr. Shivasta, took it ahead from where Vice Chancellor sir concluded his presentation, and we could see that how the School of Media and Journalism from DYPIU will be adding on to this futuristic journey in digital future. We did see how right from the print media, which is one of the traditional forms of media, to the electronic ones, and now to the most advanced digital media, we all will be sort of learning all of the minute details in the journey of 3 years down the line, when you get admission from first year to third year. So there are a number of subjects. Dr. Srivastava gave it quite a run through about how a student enters till he gets the placements from various important multinational companies like Cognizant, and important print media, big platforms like Sakal and on. And our placements are still going on for our final batch. So with this presentation, I would like to move ahead with our next presentation and next speaker of today's webinar, and that is our Assistant Professor Kumud ji. And I would like Kumud sir to take it from here. I'll just present the presentation for you, sir.
My esteemed colleagues, students, parents. So I just, in my presentation, I would focus my speech on the area scope in the business journalism or financial journalism, because I have myself been in the mainstream media in the business journalism for over 25 years before I joined here. So I would like to tell you that there is an adage, there is a saying that where there is a will, there is a way. But in business journalism, it is said like something differently. Like where there is a problem, there is a way of prosperity in business journalism. So what I mean to say that because we are passing through a pandemic, before that we had economic crisis. So these are seen as a good thing for a aspiring business journalist. So, but before becoming a business journalist, because times are changing fast, and as VC sir said, as our director sir also focused upon, that this digital disruption is everywhere, and media is not left. So media is also, a lot of disruptions are there. The new terminologies have been coined in the business journalism, like people are talking about this robo advisory in stock market, algo trading, Similarly, we also yesterday, it was yesterday only that RBI Deputy Governor TV Ravi Shankar, he was talking about that RBI is working on a coming up with central bank digital currency CBDC. So these are the things coming up. Digital disruption is very much in media industry also. So for becoming a successful business journalist, you have to be technical savvy and digital. You have to, equip yourself. So that is what I would like to throw some light upon. Next slide, please. So next slide, please.
Yes,
So,
it will come.
yeah.
I have
Okay,
already shared it. It will, yeah, in a moment.
no problem. So I was talking about that digital disruption, how it is taking shape today. Everywhere you will find everything. People, because when the stock market opens, people want to know how did the market open, how it is different from the day before. Opening. Similarly, when the stock market closes, then also people want to see, and this is happening in a real time because everyone has want to see in the moment it happens. So if you are not aware, you are not familiar with the digital disruptions happening in the industry, it will be not easy for you to make a whatever goal you want to enter the business journalism. Though it has a tremendous scope, but you have to be equipped like that. And this university, in the tutelage of under the tutelage of our VC sir, who is a futuristic, who is a nuclear fusion scientist, so we can offer you a lot many things. So you can be digitally confident, so that wherever you go, you will have an edge over the other business journalists. So that's what, like financial, what we need for to become a successful financial journalist. Like, see, financial markets, stock market, bond, currencies, corporate finance, corporate legal finance, banking, distressed assets. The government is talking about setting up a bad bank. Bad bank means that national reconstruction, NARCL. So a lot of things are happening, but to understand that, to report on that, it is very important for us to be technically savvy, to digital, know that how to work on the digital, so that to report in the real time. And not only that, but also to educate the people. Lot many things like fintech, insurtech, everywhere is digital things are, disruption is happening. So we have to be like that. And this university promises, or it's already having under the tutelage of VC sir, we will offer you everything, that you will become so much confident in those areas that it will be very easy for you to get a job. Or either if you want to become an entrepreneur, then also you can see yourself, and it will help you after getting educated from here for 3 years course. So a lot of things are there that you can see in my slide. So many things are there in the digital disruption. Lot many courses are there. We are offering workshops. We are offering your interaction with the experts from outside in different ways, so as to groom you in a totality, in a 360. We are having a 360-degree approach. Apart from studios and all, we will take practical things. We will give you assignment. We will send you. We will make you. We will ensure that you are becoming a successful business journalist. So that is what our first batch are. There are some examples. They have got better, very good. Positions. They have got good absorbed by the some of the good institutions, some of the best institutions in the country, something like that. So what I want to tell you, that you have to be prepared for today, as the time is changing, as technology is coming, interrupting, and digital disruptions are happening. In the similar fashion, digital, business journalism is also not an exception. Everything is happening in business journalism too. Like today, the demand of data journalists. Data journalists are more in demand rather than the traditional or conventional journalists. In a similar fashion, SEOs are looked after in the editorial desk. So how things are changing. That editorial desk, people are looking for SEOs who can maximize the stories of a journalist to reach to the people. So in a similar fashion, lot many other things are happening in a digital platform, and you have to file stories from the spot within no time. So that is only possible when you are digital confident. You know the things, what are the things, how you can do that. So see, these are the things that you can see stream, different ways, news journalism, business journal, lot of many terms are there, terms and terminology. That is possible only when you are digitally equipped yourself well. And that is what we are going to offer you, we are going to provide you. So here you will get everything that a financial journalist needs for today, are required for today becoming a successful journalist. So that is what I want to tell you, that if you come here logical, analytical, how you have to be analytical, because today readers are, particularly business readers who are interested in business news, they are smart, they know the things. Still you have to educate them how it is possible. So you have to understand digitally things, how things are happening in real time, and how numbers crunching job. So that is possible only when you are having the digital things, you know how to educate the people. At the time of educating, you also need to tell them that what is the way forward, like while giving the personal finance, while giving them insights on stock market, while giving them anything digital. You have to be digitally confident, and you have to be digitally smart. Only then you can tell the people or readers that what is the way forward for them, because everything is available, news is available on their mobile cell phone. But how you can tell them that why your services are needed as a business journalist? So that is possible only when you are digitally savvy, you are confident. So that is what we have. Our VC sir has rightly said that from the day one, since when the university came into being, we are focusing on this. Forget about this pandemic and all. This was happening from the day one, since the inception of the university. So that is what I can promise you, and I will tell you that a lot many things we are offering you. We will have plans also. So next, please. Yeah. So these are the things that we are offering. Can you just make it a little bigger, please? Slide. So yeah. So what are you looking for? What we can provide you as a business journalist. Not many things. You have to understand that financial professional, what do they need, how they can do the number crunching job, how they can be a way ahead of their readers who are smart. So that is only possible. Again, we have to go to digital way, and we have to tell them something new, what they want. They are always looking for what is happening, what next. So that the answer to that question lies when you are confident, when you know all the tools, technological advance, you are you have lapped up all those things. So that is what I wanted to say. Next, please. Yeah. So this is see, for becoming a successful financial journalist, it is not necessary that you should be a financial graduate, graduation in finance courses or anything. You can come from any stream. But what is important, that you should have knack, you should have news sense for the news, then, and particularly the business news. Then only you can do, and that is again possible only when you are well equipped with the technical things, technological advancement, new softwares, new packages, and AI, and this virtual reality will also, that are the way, you have to live with them. Then only you can become a successful journalist. And we are focusing on all those aspects, whatever are coming. Next, please. Yeah, so these are the things. So wherever you go, in any aspect, any field of media, you will have to be like print, wires, online, television, everywhere digital disruption is there. So, and to become a financial journalist, successful financial journalist, to have an edge over your peers, it is very important for you to be savvy with all these things, the new arrivals, the in things, So that is what we are focusing upon. Next, please. Yeah, so this pandemic has changed a lot many things in digital, in the sense of digital disruption in the media, and that we have, I mean, read the writings on the wall, and accordingly we have planned, or we are busy. Every day we discuss, almost every day we discuss that what should be the future course, what should be the syllabus, and every day we discuss about that. So we want to make it better and better for you, and digital is always there. Focus, our focus is there, as director sir has said in his speech. Next, please. Yeah, so these are things. What are the opportunities? Opportunities are galore. Opportunities are tremendous. But how to grab them? To grab them, it is important for you to become familiar with these things. Whatever the in things are there. Like VC sir said, 360-degree camera we have introduced, drone camera. So many other things are coming in, and we are lapping up. We are the first, to have all those facilities for you. So you have to, I mean, get those, and here we will provide you everything. Next, please. Yeah. So what are the hurdles? There are a lot of hurdles in business, and particularly for those who don't want to change. You have to change with the time, and changing by changing with the time, I mean that digital is the new era. You are living in the digital era, so you have to lap up all these things, whatever are coming. So we will make you everything. We will equip you like that, so that you can become confident wherever you go. You can see that you are way ahead of your competitors. Next, please. Next. Yeah. So this is what I wanted to say, and this is. I hope that I was able to tell you. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Kumud sir, for that presentation. And I'm sure the topic was though financial, or as we call it as the business journalism. All of you present here might have understood that though it's all related to topic like it still is important, and rather one of the most important fields which are covered across the different media platforms. And in the course of media and journalism, what we teach you is basically how to deal with these things, and how to make it easier to understand for a common man. And that is what a job of finance and business journalist is. So on that note, I thank Kumud sir again, and we are actually running short of time. We also need to have a question answer session. So those who are online, please do not leave the session, because all of the speakers have said something from their side, and I'm sure we already have started receiving many of the questions, and there are still to come. So in a very short time, our two speakers are there. So I request Assistant Professor Amit Kumar Om sir to give his speech in very short time, and then Sandeep sir will also address, and then we will be taking the question answer session. So Om sir, please go ahead.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. My dear students, respected parents, Honorable Vice-Chancellor, sir, and my dear colleagues. Everyone, please accept my greetings and love. Today is Guru Purnima, and auspicious day of India. So first of all, I would like to remember all my gurus. I would also like to pay my greetings, respect and gratitude to Honorable Vice-Chancellor Professor Prabhat Ranjan sir, who is the head of our university, DY Patil International University, Akurdi, Pune. Today is another special day. Do you know about? I will talk to you about that a little later. Today, you are hearing about journalism and mass communication from various speakers, but I will speak here on the topic of audio and radio only. It is my luck, my fortune, that I got a chance to work with a reputed institute of All India Radio. I have served in Vivid Bharati and primary channel of All India Radio for more than 10 years. I have also worked with various private radio channels and community radio, and have won many national and international awards. Today, I am going to talk about radio, and fortunately, today is a special day. Today is National Broadcasting Day. Yes, National Broadcasting Day. So accept my greetings to National Broadcasting Day as well, because I am a broadcaster. 21st century is the age of information, communication, and entertainment. As you know, mass communication and journalism, that is radio, TV, films, advertisement, news, media, newspaper, magazine, and public relation, etc. These has a vital role to play in the development of any society or any country, and has created numerous job opportunities as well. Audio is an important medium. It's a its usefulness in filmmaking, television, and radio as well. Radio, the grandfather of electronic media, is a matchless and exciting medium, handy and personal, which is encourage its listeners to develop an unusual association with presenters and stations as well. Radio broadcasting is a very effective and cost efficient medium for spreading information, education, and entertainment to the masses. Unmatched with other medium of mass communication, radio is persistent, enterprising, and friendly. In common with the rest of the creative media, radio in the last 1990 year has gone through various period of alteration and modification, like group listening to personal listening, analog to digital, AM to FM, private, public to private, and announcer to RJ. It transformed its size, its format, its duration, and its programming, but remain it is developing and country and countries, developing countries, and developed nation as well. But one thing is sure, that the radio needs creative and talented people to fill a range of interesting and diverse role. Radio remains as vital as ever. We have seen a strong tradition of public service broadcasting after getting independence, a flourishing commercial radio industry after the wave of liberalization, privatization, and globalization, and growth of being of the beginning of this century, 21st century. In today's modern era, radio has now become digital. Web radio, podcast, and app-based radio services is providing infotainment according to the convenience of the user. Art of radio broadcasting. It can only be realized by becoming aware of the nature of the medium in which performance are invisible to their audience. All jobs in radio do require specialized training and qualifications, but production can be learned through hands-on experience. So, to help you, to assist you, train you, teach you, here comes the role of our university. Yes, the D.Y. Patil International University, Akurdi, Pune. In this course of BAGMC, what we are talking about here, you will get study of broadcast journalism, radio, with their different mass medium subjects. Here you will get hands-on experience. Our university has a state-of-the-art studio with all its latest equipments and gadgets. Our futurist scientist, guardian, Professor Prabhat Ranjan sir, always promote to learn and teach different modern technology. He provides us latest equipments, gadgets, and softwares. So if you are aspire to be a successful RJ, famous radio presenter, as you listen to RJ Malishka, RJ Naved, RJ Baua, RJ Ayushman Khurana, yes, then come to our university. We promise you that you will definitely be successful in fulfilling your dreams. Best of luck. Thank you so much to having me. Be safe, keep rocking, have fun. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for that nice talk, Om sir. And with the topic particularly which was concentrating on the radio journalism, which is again one of the most important streams which come under media and journalism and mass communication. I think it's time for the question and answer session now, because I can see I already have a couple of questions, and people present here want to get the answers of those questions. So without wasting much time, I'll directly head to the question answer session. We have a question from Michelle De Silva, and the question is, sir, I want to know that after the three years course, the job will be given from your institute, or we have to search the job after we complete the course. Okay, so this question is particularly related to the placement side, because the question asked is how about the job opportunity. So I would ask our director Anjani Kumar Srivastava sir if he wants to go ahead with the answer.
Michelle, good evening. Your question is very relevant. In the contemporary times, the job placements for the media industry, in the media industries and for the media students, there is another pathways. And the pathway is that you get the internship, and you get the internship. Through the internship, you make the public relations in the media industries, and in all these process, the institute will definitely help you out, and your institute will be with you always, and you will get the job definitely. So there is no worry for that you will search the job on your own effort. This is not, and definitely institute will be there with you always, so that you can get the job in the process. No worries.
Okay. All right.
I just wanted to add.
Yes, sir. Please.
I would just say that the campus has a very efficient campus placement cell that works to provide opportunity to students both for jobs and the internship, so that you get that opportunity. So, yeah. Thank you.
All right. So I think, Michelle, you have got your answer. The question which Michelle asked, the similar, but another aspect of that question is asked by Pooja Yadav from Facebook Live. So she asked that what are the career options after this course? So yes, we do get job opportunities, but what are different career options that we get under the platform of mass communication and journalism? That is the question. So yes.
Yes. Pooja, good evening, Pooja. As I explained in my presentation, that the mass communication media industries have the more than dozen segments in career options. We can count on this: print journalism, newspaper, news magazines, radio journalism, radio productions, FM channels, television news channels. In the television news channels, there are two segments: television news channels and the television entertainment channels. There is the film productions, documentary productions, short film, corporate film productions area, another area, creative area, event management, event communication area, corporate communication, public relation, advertising communication, advertising industry. Other than, there is a new area, that is CSR, corporate social responsibility area. That is also very important part of the corporate communications, but is a very new area for the media students, for the mass communication discipline students. So you will have more than dozen career options in this after doing this course, and after doing the PG and masters, you will definitely excel. If you want to do that higher education, definitely you will get the options. And there is one thing, important thing that I want to say to everybody, that this is the academic BA JNC program, academic approved by the UGC, so that after this course you will have the optional subjects in the civil services examinations. For in the last 2 times, there is the mass communications particular subjects that is included in the civil services examinations in the main civil services, the main exam. That is, you can choose your mass communication subjects for the being the IS examinations, so you can opt for that also. So there is no worry for the after doing this undergraduate course, you can choose the even government career options, government job career options also. And there are the public sector's companies. There are so many public sector companies, Government of India and the state governments. They recruit direct the communication manager in their department, their communication management department. So there is the government job and public sector companies, government public sector companies. They always have their job opportunities in the communication and PR department.
Okay. So I think Pooja Yadav's question has been answered very nicely, and there is a multiple number of jobs, be it in public sector, in government, or even in private sector, and these are the times everywhere you will find the media professionals working in every sector. So yes, you definitely have number of job opportunities if you pursue this course and you complete it in 3 years. For sure, you have the job opportunity. There is one question I received from Naina. She says that I like anchoring. Should I apply for this course? That is the question. So, Om sir, would you like to answer this? Naina is asking. She likes anchoring. And,
Yes, anchoring is very interesting field, and everybody wants to become a RJ, announcer, or a news presenter. These are the fields where a student get their jobs. So in our course, we will train the students accordingly, the need of industries. So we can teach and we can train. We have special studios and special gadgets, softwares. All these things are here in our university, so students can get hands-on experience on that.
One thing I want to add for this question answer. Nana, I think has asked. So see, there is the different segment in the media industry for being the anchor. A radio anchor and the FM channel you will be different kind of audio anchor, and for the television news channels you will be the anchor persons. But for that purpose you must be a journalist. So you have to be trained as a reporter journalist first, because nowadays only the anchor person can be made when he or she is a journalist. After training, getting the journalist, after getting the experience in the desk and the work and the field work as a reporter, then you will become the news anchor in television news channels. And there is third option is that there is MC card. There is a work is MC card, the event management condition, you can become the anchor. And there are so many students, media students, they run their own, as a freelancer, they run their own firm as a MC anchor. So you can just anchor any corporate event, not only in India and the worldwide, and you can become the famous personality also. This is the third segment of kind of anchoring.
All right. Okay. So yes, very good question it was, and Naina, you might have got your answer, and I wish you all the best. If you want to pursue anchoring, you should definitely join the course at DYPIU, and you will be trained like you want to become an anchor. We take last two questions now, two short questions with short answers. This question I think can go to Sandeep sir. The question is asked by Saket. And Saket wants to know that he likes to travel, and during the travels he likes to pursue his hobby of photography. So Saket is a traveler and he also likes photography. So what are the career options if he study mass communication and journalism course at DY Patil International University? So Sandeep sir, would you like to go ahead with this?
Yeah, specifically photography field.
Yes.
There is photography in this particular field. My voice is audible?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
So after complete, they can go into the commercial photo. There is n number of different like industrial photography, food photography, documentary photography, photojournalism. A particular course may involve है और it's all about photojournalism and yes, there is a career photography. So yes, after you can go ahead for the photograph as your professional career.
Okay. All right.
Swapnil sir, we have couple of more questions. Stuti
Yes.
and Sejal and Mohit are asking some questions, so we
Yes,
have to
yes.
answer these.
Yes, sure. We will not leave the session without answering each and every of your questions. So don't worry. If there are number of questions still remaining, we will take each and every of them. I'll go with Mohit Sawant's question. Mohit wants to ask, respected sir, in today's digital era, what do you think the future of print media is? As I'm interested to pursue career in the print media. Okay. I can answer this question as I am also from print media, but I want our Professor Kumud Das sir, who is also here. He also comes from print media background for a number of years. So Kumud sir, Mohit is asking that he wants to pursue career in print media. So what are his chances of becoming a good journalist, print media
Yes.
journalist?
Yeah,
Yes.
very good question. Mohit, I would like to say, and rather I would welcome you because I have, as Swapnil sir rightly said, we and Swapnil sir both, even Anjani sir, we come from print media background. So I would like to say that print media is very good. You are welcome for print media. But as our VC, Honorable VC sir said, and even our director sir said that today things are changing fast. Even to become a print journalist, you have to be familiar with the new things coming up. That is the digital disruption. For becoming a successful print journalist, you have to know the things. You have to know the softwares what you need to use. You have to be familiar with the AI, virtual reality. These things will also come. You may ask that why these things in print media, but print media is more about this online. Every print media has this own online or edition e-papers. That is also almost the print media has shrunk into convergence of media, which has happened in today's era. Particularly the pandemic has taught us a lot of things like that. So for that thing, digital disruption is very, very important for you. And we are going to offer under the tutelage of VC sir and our director sir, we are having everything that you can become confident, you can become, familiar with whatever things are required. As Sandeep sir also rightly said, he is a photographic expert in photography, different aspects of photography, and Om sir is there. So everyone is having very good faculty, and Sheeva madam is also there with us. She is also having expertise in her own field. And so for becoming a successful print media journal, you must know that how to file a story. And even for print media, you will be asked to file a story for web exclusives, in short, then you will write a long stories. So for that, you have to be familiar with the print media, digital things. And that will, print media is all about, digital has taken, though we call it print media, but it is more of a digital journalism now.
Absolutely. Dr. Shivasta has to say something. Yes.
Mohit, I would like to just add one thing, as our Kumud Das sir has explained you very much, because your fear is that what will be the future of print media. I am telling you that about 20 years ago, when the broadcast media, television journalism advented on the platform, definitely at that time, as you asked the question, we were asking the question at that time, the print media would be extinct or not. But print media still up in that 20 years, in that span of 20 years, print media still is booming. Print media still is booming, but print media is still booming with the technologies. So there is no fear. There is no fear that you will not see the newspaper on the newspaper stall. You will see the newspaper is on the newspaper. You will pick the newspaper on the newspaper stall definitely next 20 years. So please remove that fear.
Okay, Just two lines on the same, because I also come from the print background, so I just cannot stay behind while other colleagues are answering. I would like to just say one thing, that print has thrived and prospered throughout more than 3 to 4 centuries till today. And as both of my colleagues Kumud sir and Anjani sir said, the print media is still here. It will be here for sure. But it is now transforming itself into digital form. So there is, at one point of time, you will find that there is no such difference between a separate digital platform or separate print platform, because print has their own digital avatars to say. So the main principles, very virtues, and the way of working which is there in print media will still thrive with the digital form. So you don't have to worry. If you are someone who really want to pursue his career in print, you can definitely join the course, and you can still go ahead with your likings and particularly about the print media. All right. So I think that answered your question. Okay, Shruti Bhushal has a question.
I would like to answer this question.
Okay, I'll just read it. Okay, sir.
Yeah, I read it. Shruti, good evening, Shruti. Just this question you have asked, very important question, because every students they have their dilemma in their mind. See, after completing your BJMC course, you can do both things, that you can do the post graduation and the work also in the industry. There is 3 options. Either you can opt the job, you can do the job in the industry, and at the same time you can do the PG work, PG courses. There are so many PG courses available but they were not the master degree approved by the UGC. When you opt for the master degree approved by the UGC, definitely you have to leave your job. It means that you have to do only master degree at that time. So please clear about that. But after doing some work in the industry, you can take the break and you can do the masters again. There is also one option. It depends upon you and upon your situation.
Okay. I think, Shruti, you must have got your answer for your important question. Now we have Sejal Deshmukh.
Sir, VC sir wants to say something.
I just wanted to add to Shruti's question. Actually, it depends upon what Shruti wants to achieve in life. If you want to be in an academic career, you must go for higher studies. But if you want to be in the field, then you could take a couple of paths, as Dr. Anjani Srivastava mentioned. You could go into industry for a short time and then do academics, or you can remain in industry itself. There are a lot of successful people who don't have to do master's program or PhD program. But if you want to be in academics, then you must do higher studies. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. So with that question, we move to the to next question. It is asked by Sejal Deshmukh. Sejal has the question. She asked, what if I do not want to do reporting, but want to become a successful news anchor? Is it possible? All right, I'll try a bit, and then anyone from my colleagues can answer. So Sejal, you have asked really a good question. Let me tell you that just now somebody else also had a question related to anchoring, and Om sir has answered it very well. News anchoring is something which requires 2 important things. One is related to the skill set developed for anchoring. Somebody who is supposed to become an anchor have to have the skill set of anchoring. But there is another thing which is prerequisite in any of this field, and that is something called as essence and knowledge about journalism and mass communication. And till the time somebody doesn't know that essence, what is happening in the society, to deal with various things and various aspects of that, one cannot become really a good anchor. It's like becoming a good actor. Till the time you do not know your exact role, you cannot become a good actor. You can just become someone who recites the script and just delivers it on script. Same is the case here. To become a news anchor, you should become, or at least you need not become a reporter, but you should know what a reporter does. You should know basic skills related to that, and maybe that helps you to become a good anchor. That is what from my side. I think Anjani Srivastava is also.
Yes, Sejal, good evening. Sejal, just I want to say that there is no hard and fast rule that you have to do the reporting in the field for the being the news anchor. It depends upon your situation in the organization. What the organization will provide you the opportunity, it depends upon that time. But I am telling you that a successful news anchor only can be when she or he has done the job in field as a reporting. Until and unless you did the job as a reporter, you cannot be a successful news anchor. Like that, you cannot understand the situation. In what situation the reporter is covering the story, and in what situation the reporter is facing the challenges. So this is the only thing, but definitely there are so many examples that some news anchors they never gone into the reporting, but definitely on the desk you have to do the work in the organization, because directly you will not become the directly news anchor at this point of time. You have to work on the desk either or in the field report as a field reporter. Then after some years you will become the news anchor.
Right. So Sejal, I think you might have got your answer. Try to understand the thing for short, that there is something which is called as understanding the ground realities of your surroundings. Till the time you don't understand that, you cannot become a good anchor. So those two things go hand in hand. That is what I would like to say in form of your answer. Our next question is asked by Balaji Bane, and Balaji says, "Hello, sir. I'm interested in writing and also in anchoring. Can I apply to this course? Why not? Yes, sir. Would you like to answer? Writing as well as anchoring."
Yes. As Balaji, as I just answered the previous question, that for being the anchor, you must be the good writer also, because you have to be a good script writer also at the TV studio. So definitely, if you are interested in the writing and the anchoring also, that can go hand in hand, and that is the set of skills required for being the anchor also. Then you can understand the script, news script. So this is a very important apt course for you. You must opt this course, BJMC course, for the writing also and for being the anchor also.
Okay. So I think Balaji, you might have got your answer. Vishi sir has to say something.
I just wanted to add, because there is a common question about anchoring that many students have. I've seen that for the last 3 years. So actually, anchoring doesn't mean simply that you are sitting in the front of camera and reading out something. Actually, you are part of that process. And today, a lot of live events happen. If you don't have presence of mind, if you don't have the field, you don't know the ground reality, you don't have knowledge, you will not be able to handle. So actually, for a successful anchor, you must have the field experience, you must have the desk experience, you must have the knowledge of the subject, you have to do a lot of research. So anchoring is not simply sitting in front of camera, it requires everything else that surrounds it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, sir, for that. I think we have covered almost all of the questions. Let me just go through once again if any question is being missed. If somebody still has questions, you can definitely send your questions. We are currently live on YouTube as well as Facebook platforms of DYPIU International University, Akurdi, Pune. If anybody still has any question, we can go ahead with that. All right. So I think we are done with all of the questions, and I'm sure there were a number of questions from different fields which come under this platform of mass communication and journalism. So friends, with this note, we are coming to the end of this session for last around 1 hour and 15 minutes. We are together, and it really was a session. I'm thankful to all of you who asked the questions and who were present, particularly for this webinar, which was on evening 7, but you still were there, so thank you for that. And let me tell you that particularly from DYPIU International University's social media pages and from School of Media Journalism, we will be meeting here after again and again, with obviously particular periodically, so we'll be notifying you. So please do like our pages and keep coming and keep checking our pages. So and definitely as far as the School of Media and Journalism is concerned, let me tell you again that our admissions are already going on, and we are already into our second round of admissions. So please, those who want to seek admissions to our course should definitely go ahead on a website and register themselves as students. It really was an enlightening experience because we tried to understand various aspects of media field, mass communication, journalism, right from print media to the digital media and the future of media, how it will be tracing its path with the technology ahead. So I think on that note, we all should stop here. I want to thank all of the panelists here, including our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Prabhat Ranjan sir, and all of my colleagues with my director, Dr. Srivastava. We'll stop here. And whenever we are meeting again, we'll definitely notify you. So on that note, yes, sir, Vice Chancellor.
Just the admissions is going on. The second round, the last date is 28th July. So 5 days from now. So those who are willing to apply should act fast. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, everyone. And all the best to the new students. And let's meet again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor, sir. Thank you, all colleagues, for this wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.